the final levels, they never got, and that affected the processes for the next round of printing and distribution. There was also an issue about the COVID-19 observational study where there was a call that we run demographic analysis to see whether the people who are affected have a certain form of behavior or they are coming from some localities that do not adhere to the protocols. And such analysis can inform health education going forward from here. Then we also had a presentation on the live wave electronic medical record system. It was introduced to us. It came out that it allows hosting of client medical records electronically, and by that, it provides real-time information to various levels with that system. And it is also known, we can also populate data in DIMS instead of having to go into DIMS and make fresh entries. It can populate the data in DIMS and also help in processing of NHIS claims, and that was also a good. Somebody tried to know how that is different from HAMS and other softwares, and came out that that one is, it has data mobility where you can refer someone and forward the person's data to the receiving end, and they can quickly attend to. Or if the person arrives at another place, they can easily extract the person's data from the system and know the person's medical history. There's also continuum of care, just like I'm saying, and it's also a surveillance tool where the dashboard allows managers to see real-time surveillance data about happiness. Internet concerns at some places was also raised, and it was said that it doesn't use internet as such at the user level, but it uses VLAN. I believe the technical people will understand, but it doesn't require, or it will not be fought with internet challenges. So we had the closing remarks of the day where the Regional Director of Health Services, that was immediately after the Sisala West presentation, took notice of the consideration to add clinical indicators to their scoring system, as another participant raised the concerns that clinical indicators were missing. So the Regional Directors of Health Services, for embracing the district level holistic assessment, as it was something that was not part of their program, and came up with the idea and they embraced it, and that went on. The chairperson urged that we all do our best to support the system in any way that we can. So we just took as a team to put some take-home messages as we are still compiling the report. One is that the lack of critical staff in YIS requires management attention, as it also came out that even when you send different managers there, so far as those problems are concerned, the scoring will hardly improve, and therefore it requires management attention. We also think that some indicators in the holistic assessment at the regional level and that of the district level need to be discussed and probably taken out of the way, as the region or the district do not really have control over such indicators. So that's another take-home message. Head office has also allocated some maternal and child health record book, as mentioned earlier, and therefore scheduled officers from here should take up the task and ensure that we bring them from Accra to the region for distribution. There's also a call for all to support the system in getting staff to where their services are needed. Because it came out clearly that all of us are to blame in one way or the other, always seeking to get our people posted to some favorable places, and therefore we should all work around to ensure that where staff services are needed, we are able to send them there so that we get the equity indicators right. The seed money for the regional hospital is another take-home message. The regional minister's rep is not here, but I believe the message will get to the regional minister when he returns, so that we get the seed capital to be able to operationalize the regional hospital well. Then the conspiracies around the COVID-19 vaccine is another one that requires attention. I think that one should go to Director General, and I believe the headquarters team are still here to also take that one up. So those are our slides we put together to just trigger our minds to the discussions yesterday, so that we take it from there for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our protest team. Shall we give them another round of applause? And usually we make inputs to the presentation that they have made. I don't know whether we have some additions, subtractions that you would like to do. In just 1 minute, can we do that? Yes, please. Please give the microphone. Okay.
Just to clarify some few points. Yesterday, Dr. Muga used the word. He said legitimate. Today, legitimate.
Okay.
Today, that's migrated to legal.
Okay.
And I have friends who are lawyers.
Okay.
So when they get to they are not very happy.
Okay.
For you to say it's legal, it means that I have to look at this from the law.
Yes.
What is the legal age for marriage?
Okay.
If you put that age and the teenage pregnancy or adolescent pregnancy we're talking about doesn't fall within that, it is not legal. And what is not legal may not be legitimate.
Yeah.
But that's not what we do around.
Thank you.
So if the people obey the law on marriage and they go ahead and get pregnant, then you are not talking about legitimacy here. And then it should be like it's independent of the age of marriage. If your teenage pregnancy is within teens and you are pregnant or you are married or not, it doesn't cancel the definition. So we should not justify the law has allowed. I believe there was something I saw which is a typo. He said RTE. Road traffic.
Okay.
RTE. So amend it. And then the issue about the some of the indicators which are not very helpful and within our domain should be looked at. We suggested that it should be reconsidered. I mean, for whatever it is. By the director of PBME, who said that plans are well advanced to get them expanded. So it should not be that we say it should do. We said it should consider. Sometimes we don't. And then the last one is, we're trying to make a point that what is happening in some districts, the specific area was one is independent of leadership. No matter what is happening, leaders can make things change. That's good leadership. So don't think that no matter who you send them, if you send anybody just send it, then you may not. You can look for a leader and
Thank you. Somebody from behind you.